What's up, everybody, and welcome to Very Real Tournament, a comedy battlecast that usually pits two very real opponents against each other in a very real fight. This week, it's a little unusual, because we got ourselves a three-for-all.
What?
Yep, it's just me, that guy, and that guy. There's no third guy. And we will be talking about some sentient robots.
I love the robots.
Yeah, and I love when they dream... learn about death. That's always fun.
Yeah.
So we're going to be talking about them because I have a feeling that a couple of them are going to meet their deaths. So we got Sonny from iRobot. We got Johnny 5 from Short Circuit. And we got Chappie from Chappie. I'm Nick Potter.
I'm Joey Potter.
I'm Butler Carter.
And it's about to get very real. Beep, boop. I have become sentient. Do you guys remember that part from iRobot and from Chappie and from Short Circuit?
Yeah.
Where they, through various means, become sentient.
Yeah.
Right.
And then, obviously, because they're robots, say beep, boop. And then explain
I've never heard of
to the audience
a robot not
that
saying
they are
beep, boop.
sentient. Yeah. It's part of it.
Right.
I think only androids don't say beep, boop because they're like part human.
I guess so.
Yeah,
Wait.
or cyborgs. I don't think they
I
do.
forget which one. Which one's what's Android versus Cyborg?
Oh man, this is
I think
hard.
an Android is meant to imitate a human,
But a cyborg's like born human and then gets parts.
like Cyborg.
From Cyborg's Justice League.
There you go.
I believe it was Cyborg's Justice League.
Right.
Because he was the star of that film.
Yeah, like RoboCop is a cyborg. And then there are the androids from like Dragon Ball Z that are metal, like,
Right.
fully.
Right.
Yeah. And
I think an android is just like a more advanced robot. Right?
Betterbot.
Better
A
bot.
better bot.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Hey, everybody. This is Very Real Tournament. You just caught us in the middle of a robo conversation. A robo-versation?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to be adding robo to a lot of things today.
We also did that last
We
episode.
did.
I'm going to continue it.
Okay.
Good. Just keep that energy
Need
going.
lots of robo-versations to happen. Anyway, I'm excited to do my first three-for-all.
Yeah.
I wasn't here for the last one. I was just having that baby or whatever.
Eee.
Yeah.
I know.
We were having more fun than you.
It's true. But I was doing something... I don't know.
You were
Maybe-
creating life like life was created with these robots in these movies.
Damn. I'm excited to be here doing having a three-way with my boys.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just cracking brews, having a three-way, getting naked.
Oh,
Butler, take your shirt off.
I already did.
Take your second shirt off.
I did have an undershirt on.
Yeah.
No, I'm
and-
super psyched to do this because I watched iRobot and Chappie. And
Chippy.
not only that, I am balls deep into Detroit Become Human right now. So I am just well versed in robots having feelings.
So Joey's going to be the well-versed one. That's different.
Right. Joey's more prepared.
Right.
I'm prepared to fucking win this three-for-all with my boy. You know what? Let's talk about each of our Robo-Boys.
I think so.
I, of course, will be representing Johnny 5 from Short Circuit, the 1980s fantastical comedy with the Goot, Steve Gutenberg,
The Goot.
as he's known to his friends, and I am one. And then my boy Joey over here, he's going to be talking about
Happy Chappie.
Chappie.
Shotokopli.
Yeah, from
Robot 22.
from Chippy.
Yep.
And then a butler is going to be repping Sonny, Alan Tidjik, and of course his friend Will Smith,
Right.
from iRobot.
We're buds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a Sonny quote right now.
I dreamed.
I was dreaming.
There you go.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
That wasn't just a
right.
quote. That was 95% of his lines.
Pretty much.
Yeah, basically.
It's either he was dreaming.
Danger
or,
Will Smith Robinson. I'm dreaming. I believe this is a quote. The Robo-spiracy is upon us. Yeah, and we're just gonna... I'd like to start, maybe, by talking about how each of our robots gained their sentience.
All right. What's his... Dev? Dev? Patel?
Dev Patel.
Dev.
Dave Patel. Dave. No, it's Dev.
Dev Patel writes a computer program. He did it.
Oh,
that's it.
Okay, so he was planning on having sentience.
Consciousness.dat. That's the program name.
.exe, enter.
Yeah.
Consciousness at AOL.org /
Robot.
dreams / awareness of death and mortality.
Right.
Parentheses.
Gangster.
Gangster thug.
And if anyone here that's listening knows anything about programming, I'm sure they can back us up that that's legit how you add consciousness to a robot.
Yeah, AOL it has some dark, deep shit
Sick
going on.
shit.
But all you have to do is go to their website and hit a bunch of backslashes.
Right.
/ understand feelings.
Yeah.
/ beat boop.
It's like hiding in plain sight, because when's the fuck the last time you went to AOL?
Right. Yeah. Yahoo's going to be next, because no one goes there either.
Well, they're like owned by AT&T.
Did you guys know that Ask Jeeves was a sentient robot? He was a robo butler.
Yeah,
a robutler.
It sent it, and it was a robot behind a desk named Jeeves, and he just answered you. Yeah. It wasn't a program.
And then one day, someone typed in like, "What is death?" and he looked it up, and he was like, "Fuck! I gotta get it. I'm spending my robo life answering people's stupid questions and finding porn for them. Fuck this.
Porn and cats, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those were
The tagline of the internet.
Yeah. It's always been that way. Well, I think the earlier version, because it's cats and memes now, and also porn is always
No, it's
there.
dogs now, man. Dogs have really like...
Oh, okay.
Like
I think earlier
Dogs
Good
are really
Boy?
coming out
it
of
was
their
porn and pretending to be way older in a chat room.
Catfishing.
Yeah.
Porn and
Before the
catfishing.
term
That was the first
existed.
internet trailer.
Right.
Watch porn, and when you're sick of that, try and fake somebody into coming and fucking you.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, it was just like trying to trick people into sending me pics,
But like pics of food.
Yeah.
Or cats.
Because I would prefer the food.
Did you get into chat rooms and ask for pics of like boobies?
Yeah. I was like 12.
And you were like, and people said ASL, and you said
Female.
male.
22 female
Yeah.
Florida or some
Yeah.
shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
And
how it worked. That
yeah.
was AIM.
Everyone
that was what
was-
AIM was.
Everyone was a 22-year-old female when they were 12.
Right.
Absolutely.
In the lesbian chat.
Yeah.
And every person in there was doing the same thing I was. So it was just trading pics
Man,
around.
I love to be able to know how those chat rooms were divided up.
Do you think all the 22-year-old females were males in another room?
All the 22-year-old female lesbians were going to the male chat because those were empty.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, guys, our shit's been fucked. We gotta move over.
That's where the real lesbians were.
Right.
In the mail room.
I feel that. All right. I think we were talking about how our robots get sentient. So, Butler, why don't you tell us how iRobot
So
gains his sentience?
his father, Dr. Landis, I'm pretty sure that's right. I didn't write
Lanning.
it down.
Dr. Will Smith.
Lanning. Sorry. It had an L at the beginning. He gave it to him.
You just like shoved it in.
They gave it to him real good.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he just like gave him an extra, like an
shoved a
inhibitor,
sentience cube
basically.
in his brain.
Well, he basically, they have the 3 laws of robotics.
Yeah,
and
which we'll get
those-
into.
Yeah, and those laws, yeah, I won't get into it. But he had an inhibitor for those laws that could let him choose to follow them.
Okay.
So that gave
So he doesn't have the loss.
Right,
basically,
Hey,
yeah.
like it's like he could choose not to do it. And it's just like
What's weird is the
I guess
doctor.
that's kind of like actual laws anyway.
Yeah, dog. That's what we're saying.
Whoa.
Right, so yeah, he
Dag
was
Will Smith,
free.
you got me deep.
Yeah.
And then you did Hancock. I don't know.
Right. But what was weird was the doctor was the one that made the laws and then made a robot. Sorry. That
Idiot.
could defy them.
Robidiot.
Robidiot.
Okay.
Do you think he just did it to like he's just like I want to see what happens. But
Kinda.
also because of what I'm doing, I'm gonna make this robot a lot denser.
But too bad he doesn't get to see what happens because he's dead.
Right, Deadles.
Yeah.
Well, that's weak because my robot gains sentience by getting struck by lightning. Fuck with me.
That's how things happened in the 80s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like every superhero got that dropped in the chemicals.
Yeah.
And everything else got hit by lightning.
Yep.
Right.
So, yeah, okay. Well, Butler, do you want to start us off with some of that iRobot knowledge?
Yeah.
I got to hear these laws.
I didn't write the laws down, but I can paraphrase.
Yeah, you can paraphrase.
Right. So the first law is that a robot can never cause harm to humans. Mm-hmm. The second law is that a robot... I'm trying to think. A robot must always follow the orders of a human unless it violates the first law. Mm-hmm. And then the third one is that they can protect or keep themselves safe unless it violates the first and second law.
Yeah.
And the fourth one is get down and party.
Yeah.
And make me a hamburger. Because the scientists got hungry.
Yes.
So Sonny is he's basically like the fifth version. He's a NS5, and currently the world is pretty much everybody's using NS4s, and so this is like the new model.
Yeah, I love it.
And so the doctor has been, I guess, had Sonny as his robot, you know, and he had been
his son
doing his stuff to him.
His son?
Yeah,
Damn, yeah, I beat you
maybe.
to it.
Yeah. So
Hey, this is my son.
Oh, Sonny.
right. So, like I said, he's programmed to not have to follow the laws. Mm-hmm. So he also automatically has like kind of a leg up on the other robots, but you know, humans.
Well, until the Robospiracy happens, and which leads to the Robopocalypse.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much, yeah.
Because they get red on their chests, so they're evil.
Clearly, yeah.
This is
if
also,
it was blue, you wouldn't understand.
This also might be like a subtle jab that they didn't even know of yet, but watching it now, the problems of always online.
Oh,
because the NS4s did not have a direct satellite uplink to the mainframe.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And these NS5s did.
Oh, okay.
And that's why they got the red on their chest, because they were getting updated by
the mainframe.
the mainframe.
Right, and they all
Vicky.
Vicky.
They all decide to go Ultron, and like we have to save the humans from themselves.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Right.
Thanks, Joss Whedon, for ripping off Will Smith. It was Will Smith's idea.
Clearly.
He comes up with every idea for all of his movies.
Yeah.
Did you know that? This time I want it to be vampires. Fuck it.
This time me and my son are going to go to After Earth.
And then Wild Wild West.
I want to be a hero, but like I want to have sex with my sister, but if I do, I'll lose my superpowers.
And we're angels.
He said at the very end, they're like, "Oh fuck." God.
Hancock was like two decent movies, like ideas just shoved together.
Yeah.
Right.
Because
Because I was on board until Angels.
Butler, give me your interpretation of Will Smith's idea for Wild Wild West, because I cut you off.
Oh, I just said some joke about Wild Wild West. That was my joke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was just like robots in the West.
But Cisco has to be there.
Yeah.
I want everyone to be kind of racist, but I'm not going to like have to really deal with that.
Yeah.
Right.
They're just going to kind of say,
But
they're
I'm
going to
gonna
be
whoop
like
their
people now
asses.
and kind of just say offhanded racist stuff to me, but it's not really. And a robot spider.
Right.
Yep.
So I said, and weird robots in the West.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sonny, like I said, programmed to not follow the laws. All the NS5s have like kind of an enhanced agility, especially over like a human or something. Enhanced strength. Sonny is alluded to having even more enhanced strength and agility. He definitely said multiple times has a denser alloy than the other NS5s.
Yeah, they shove that in your fucking
Right.
face.
He says it. The like other doctor says it.
Will
like,
Smith
they
said it
keep-
in the writer's room. Maybe he has a denser alloy. Write that down. I think that's
3 or
really
4
good.
times.
This was my idea, not Josh Whedon's.
Josh Whedon.
Sorry, I can't.
You do that every time we bring him up. Josh Whedon, Age of Eltron.
All right,
Marvel's The Orvengers.
so I'm really good at pop culture. That's why we do this.
Yeah.
So yeah, he has emotions, which is a leg up on other robots. I don't know that it's a leg up.
Can
in
we
this fight.
refer to emotions from now on as emojis or mojis? Robo-motions?
Roboticons.
See, I think
Roboticons.
robo-motions would be like a robo-poop. So let's not use that.
Roboticons.
Roboticons.
Yeah, Roboticons.
Okay.
So he has Roboticons. He's really good with a pistol at one point. So I'm going to take that as he's good with a pistol. I'll write that down. And he's really strong. That's good for now.
Yeah. I like how how unsettling these robots look.
Yeah, that's something.
And
else
then
I
they
want to talk about with
immediately are like, yeah. It's like they're just so like spindly. They're not like gangly. They're just like very spindly and spider-like.
Yeah.
Well, it's
somehow
they very much still look like robots. They don't like try to make them look like humans.
Then they fucking face.
They give them that weird white transparent face that can show emotions.
Do you think that Will Smith was like, I want iRobot to be iRobo spiders again because we didn't do it right with Wild Wild West?
Yeah, that was.
So and they're like, no, it's gonna be actual robots, William.
This was his
Thank you. And he's like,
redemption.
okay, but make them like spindly and gangly like a spider.
They're like, got it?
I really don't want to. I'll leave this movie. Well, we can't have Shia LaBeouf be the main character, so
Because he's too young.
we'll do your. We'll tone down the spider stuff, but there will be Robo Spiders.
I don't remember any Robo Spiders, but there were spindly robots.
They were spider-like in their agile movements.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's what I'm trying to say, Butler.
Okay. Sorry.
They really like. They're like, you got one. You got your one with Wild Wild West and your Robo Spider. This time we're gonna allude to it,
Sure.
but you can't have it twice.
That's fair.
Look out for Wild Wild West 2 coming out 2019.
The Wild Wild Robot. Robot. Wild. I don't.
You're not as good at this as I am.
Wild iRobot cock.
Sure. Because we're
Whoa.
throwing Hancock in there, but it's just a penis joke too.
Yeah, that was the first. That was my first screen name on AOL.
That whole thing.
Wild Robocock.
You know what's also really annoying about this movie?
Yeah.
You type in iRobot nowadays and you get the fucking vacuum.
Oh yeah, it's like everyone's trying to just forget about Will Smith's greatest hits.
Yeah.
I think I just immediately typed
Did Will
iRobot
Smith
movie.
invent the iRobot to vacuum my house? He's like, okay, it's a robot, but it crawls on the ground like a spider and gets all your dirt.
So it's really creepy and scares you all the time. Because it's like a spider.
It sneaks up on you.
It has a foreboding red light on it and only works in the dark.
When you're not home.
Or when you just
Or
come
when you're
home.
asleep.
Yeah. And it also, the things it can't reach is it shoots webs at them.
And it can sense you.
And they're like, we can do like 4 of those things you just said, Will Smith. I like how you're moving into entrepreneurship. Get into the free market.
My face hurts.
Good.
So,
as it should.
What about them other robots?
Yeah, let's move on. Will Smith isn't in either of these other movies, so I can shut the fuck up about him for a second. Big fan, by the way.
Yeah.
Joey, why don't you tell us about Chappie? Chappie.
Yeah, Chappie. So in a world in South Africa, Johannesburg.
Yeah.
Basically, like crime is at an all-time high. Everybody's fucking going buck wild.
They're like, those District 9 aliens just finally fucking left. Thank God. Let's go crazy.
Before Elysium comes. So,
That's the timeline. Yeah.
Dave Patel makes these like scout robots, and they're basically like a police force. For some reason, they have rabbit ears. I don't know why.
Make them cute.
But they're cops with machine guns.
Yeah.
They're cute cops with machine guns. Mm-hmm. And so it's basically like a police force. And Chappie, Dave Patel takes a decommissioned scout robot, writes consciousness.dat, wants to upload it into this bot. Then he gets kidnapped by D'Antwoord.
Yeah, the South African rap rock
Yeah,
group.
Ninja and Yawandi, which don't you fucking worry, that's their name in this movie.
Yeah, love it.
This whole movie is like an advertisement for them. Their art is on the wall. They're wearing their own shirts, like with their own faces on
They
it.
funded this fucking movie.
So they wrote this movie.
Yeah, Will Smith was like, I got an idea, and they're like, shut up, Will Smith, God. And then he sent an email
We'll take
to
it from
who,
here.
of course, the band members of D'Antwoord.
But yeah, they capture Dave Patel and force him to turn on the robot. So he uploads it into this decommissioned bot. Mm-hmm. And then Yolandi is like, you're like a happy Chappie.
Nice.
I know. Your name will be Chappie.
Your name is Happy.
Your name is Happy. And yeah, when he first comes online, he's basically like a baby, and they just have to like teach him everything. Yeah. So these two, what is it, like Super Gangster #1? They keep saying shit like that. They D'Antwoord makes him a gangster, basically. And he's super adorable and childish and adorable. Did I say that?
Yeah.
And he can paint.
Robo-dorable.
He loves He-Man. They had like a He-Man scene. I was like, does this come back later, like Superman with Iron Giant? It doesn't. He just watches a He-Man cartoon and does the little sword thing.
He gets a sword at the end and has to fight a man made of skeletons.
Of skeletons.
That was really man made of skeletons.
Yeah, that's Skeletor.
That,
He's made of skeletons. Many skeletons.
He can walk like a gangster. He looks super cool. He always does the nose thing. You know,
even though he doesn't have a nose, makes him robo-adorable.
Yeah, he does have an eyebrow bar though.
Yeah,
so, emotions. He's
Roboticons.
Yeah.
He's sufficient with shurikens.
I know. I love that scene where they're like, he's like, I'm not gonna use a gun. They're like,
He's like, oh, you won't kill people. Just use this knife, stab them, and they'll go to sleep. And he's like, okay, because I'm a child and you're manipulating me.
Right.
He's also sufficient with nunchucks and kung fu. He doesn't use that shit, but he can do it.
but it's mentioned.
Yeah. Okay. He is proficient in carjacking setups
For his daddy.
Ninja. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he'll like throw a chicken in the road. Like a rubber chicken in the road and then run out and jack people. He's really good at it.
Nice.
They got so many cars.
Yeah.
It was like Blade with watches. They just had like a handful of car keys. Let's see. I guess that's about it for right now.
Okay.
That's Chappie.
Cool. So I can now tell you guys about number 5, or by the time the end of the movie rolls around, Johnny 5 is what he decides to name himself.
Was he adorable?
Yeah, he's adorable, but also kind of annoying.
Okay.
I just kind of imagine him like mac and cheese.
Yeah.
From Friends.
Basically.
Okay.
Yeah, because he's definitely the least sophisticated in terms of like looks. Like he's not sleek. He's got like the treadmill, legs.
Mm-hmm. Tank tread.
But he does, just like Chappie, he has eyebrows, but not a bar. It's like actual 2 eyebrows that can like make
like a windshield wiper almost.
Yeah, they're like big flaps. But basically, he starts out as part of this robot program called, they're called Saints, which stands for Strategic Artificial Intelligent Nuclear Transport.
So you can just hold a bomb, like a nuke above his
he
head.
just holds a nuke, and that's basically a part in the movie is like, we can just give this robot a bomb and send him right into Moscow.
Cold War shit.
Yeah, even though this movie took place, yeah. So he's part of 5 robots. He's the 5th one. And he goes out, and while they're having a party celebrating, like, woo, we're going to sell these to the fucking government.
Oh, I thought you meant the 5 robots.
Having a party.
Getting fucked up.
It's funny because they live in a world where they use robots for everything. These robots, as well as like being able to like kill people, they can also make drinks. Like, they're just like, all right, crush this huge block of ice and make a gin and tonic. It's like adding gin, glug, glug.
Beep, boop,
putting
sentience.
Ice in, adding tonic. Seriously, that's like, I spent time watching a robot make a gin and tonic.
What's
for
funny
no reason.
Is at Dave Patel's house, he has a Johnny 5 like robot, but it's like, it's more like Rob, like the NES like toy. And he's just like, he like talks to him and it's like, does that thing have sentience? Like, what the fuck is that thing rolling around? He has like a plant that dances and talks to him. I don't know what the fuck's going on at Dave Patel's house, but
Sounds cool. But yeah, this
wacky.
government party, There's like robots rolling around with like drinks on trays and stuff. I was like, what world is this? Is that what's happening in government facilities? They're all like being buddled by robots.
So this is present day. This movie takes place.
Well, 1980.
Present day when the movie came out.
Yes.
So
yeah,
they
it wasn't
didn't
like
say
in the
like
future.
2012.
Nope.
And now we can look and see. That didn't happen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think my movie takes place in 2018,
I think
which it came out in 2015. Yours was 2035.
That sounded right.
Yeah, it came out in like
2030s, I
2004.
Mm-hmm.
So we
Yeah.
could still. I'm still holding out.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because like you see like all these places doing like cool things with robots now, like robotics. They basically are like what My Robot looks like. Like we haven't gotten that far.
Right.
But yeah, he rolls out, gets struck by lightning, and through a series of mishaps escapes the facility. And then he winds up at this girl's house.
Oh, yeah.
Who is dumb. She's like, oh shit, you're an alien, right? And then he's like, I need input. And they have to, it's like, I spent like 20, there's like, not 20, but probably like an 8-minute scene where she goes around and points out things in her house and tells him what they are. She's like, this is a floor. This is a ceiling. That is a window.
Yeah, Chappie did that in about 2 minutes.
Yeah, no, this went on forever because then he speed reads, Johnny Five. So he speed reads like 26 encyclopedias. I watched him do 3 of those. Then I have to watch him watch TV to learn even more, like about the Three Stooges and pop culture and stuff. And then after that scene,
Howard the Duck.
I have to watch him go around the house and say what things are. This is spaghetti. This is liquid sauce. This is apple. I'm like, what? Why is this going on so
Why is
long?
that apple going in that spaghetti?
They really, really focus on him like learning things. And I was
Wow.
like, fuck.
They want character development.
Because the very first thing that happens in this movie is you watch these robots, they pull out like a Predator-esque shoulder cannon laser that blows up tanks.
So you're saying like the same ones that can serve you drinks can also pull out Predator cannon? Or like
No,
that's a
there's different ones.
modification?
The ones that have the Predator cannon, the Saints,
Or the-
can make you a gin and tonic. That's
So
they
it-
showed them doing that.
It
I'm
goes
like,
that way, but not the other.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the other servant robots just have like trays and push the garbage outside and stuff.
Sure.
That's how he gets. There's a robot pushing the garbage, and he pushes the robot. But yeah, and that's his main thing. But he also has like a series of like different things that like can come out of his arm, like lockpicks,
Attachments,
solder,
yeah.
attachments.
It's like a Swiss Army knife.
He can take him like his own like arm off and get a new one and like reattach it.
Whoa, dude. Somebody had to
Wall-E.
put
And then-
another arm on Chappie.
Yeah, no, My Robot can do it himself.
Mine has denser alloy, so he doesn't have to replace his arms.
He can reach through like a nano field or whatever.
That other robots can't.
And with his deadpan delivery, I think my creator made me to kill you.
Yeah, no, Johnny Five doesn't want to kill anybody. He will goof you though. Like someone like this
Like
girl's
make
like
you spaghetti, but
ex-boyfriend.
it has an apple in it.
Well, no, this girl her boyfriend comes over to collect the reward for Johnny Five, and so Johnny Five goofs him. He like runs outside
To death.
and like takes apart his car like super fast.
So if we needed to use a car to like in
Yeah,
the
that's
fight,
another thing is that like he drives cars. To learn how to do it, he picks up a driver's manual, speed reads it, and then starts driving this car
How does he push the pedals?
with another attachment.
see in my world, cars just drive themselves.
Yeah, you're
it's
you're
20
Yeah,
crazy.
until Will
38.
Smith needs to fucking take over.
Right.
Because robots are not as cool as humans.
Yeah, I feel
according to
like
William
your
Smith.
all's movies were focused primarily on the character that
Yes.
you're talking about, and mine's focused primarily on Will Smith.
I know, it's sad because he does have a robot arm, but that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, there are like
There's a lot about Sonny. I'm not saying that.
I'd say mine's a middle ground between your guys's.
really.
Where this is all Johnny Five. Mm-hmm. Mine was a lot of Chappie, but then there was like a lot of side story with Dave Chappelle.
I just
and
assumed because yours is
Dave Chappelle and Hugh Jackman. Oh yeah, Hugh Jackman's in this movie with his Aussie accent, with a mullet,
Finally.
and he plays rugby, and he tucks his collared shirt into his khaki shorts. Wears a gun on his hip. He's like, he looks like a fucking dweeb that would fuck you up. You know what I mean?
Yes.
A super jacked
You just
nerd
described
boy.
exactly that.
Yeah, it's just like, I was just looking, I was like, is that like a style you're going for? You like, is that like a jock style? It's weird.
Do you think that I forget the name, the band name.
Dave Chappelle?
Do you think they
Edward.
chose his outfit for him?
No.
Or do you think he got to choose his own outfit?
Maybe. Maybe it was Neil
It was like when
Blomkamp.
you let your kid choose their own outfit. He was
I
like, I'm gonna have a
guarantee you
mullet
that
and-
at least DeAntwoord chose their own shit. I heard that Ninja was a huge fucking diva on set.
Probably.
Yeah.
I think Hugh Jackman got a phone call from Will Smith. And Will Smith told him what to wear.
What did he say in the phone call?
Dress like a spider.
It's like, who is this?
And then Hugh Jackman just took it the
Oi,
complete
Gav,
other way.
mate, what are you talking about? You want me to put a spider costume on? Gav, mate?
That's British.
I know, I can't do it.
Good try though.
Hello. No, that's nothing. Sorry, I'll stop. I'm,
Frankie. There we go.
I'm Hugh Jackman. Shrimp on the Barbie. Who is this? Oh, I need to wear a spider costume?
All right, Butler, this is very, very important before we get into this fight.
Okay.
Do you have a Will Smith damn count?
That's what I was wondering. I was hoping Joey did iRobot because he would have done the damn count.
I'm sorry.
What's
do
the
a damn count?
fucking point
I know.
of
You want me to
you
just-
being here?
You want me to stop it?
Of you existing
Yeah.
if you won't do a Will Smith damn count?
I didn't think
You
about
deserve
it.
to be disassembled.
7. It was 7. I tricked you. It's right here. It was 7 dams.
If I watch this
Now, I
movie,
remember a lot of dams.
Okay.
Yeah, but
That's a real shame, Butler.
Yeah.
If any of our fans are listening, if anyone's listening,
I like that
go ahead and
revision.
give us that Will Smith damn count for iRobot. And tweet it at us or send it to us in our Gmail.
You could probably
whatever.
just Google it, and it's probably out there, I imagine.
Do you think we should start a website?
A wiki?
Do you don't think
Yeah.
that's already a thing? I just assume everything's already a thing.
It could be.
Except for Very Robo Tournament. We were the first.
Very good.
Right.
Very real.
So, I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Can your robots dream?
Mine does
mine
not
can.
speak about dreaming now.
All right.
I don't think...
Mine just like it's like he's like Bumblebee where he just like keeps quoting and using sound bits from like TV. There's a part where he like where that boyfriend comes over and he takes apart his car. And he like uses his laser like shoot his gun and like shoot his belt, so his pants fall down.
Oh, whoa.
And then he does like a gangster thing where he's like flipping a coin and his eyebrows get all mean looking.
Does
But
Johnny
no, he doesn't
Five
dream. What?
smash that ass?
Blair came in halfway through me watching it and she's like, is the girl in love with the robot? Like, are they gonna like do some stuff? I was like, I don't know. We'll see.
See, I think
didn't.
Sonny's just more interested in having buds.
Having sex with having
No,
like
just
having
buds.
dreams.
He just wants buds.
Yeah.
he's having dreams about
Really?
having buddies.
Really wants to be buds with Will Smith.
Yeah, then spoiler, he just leads all the robots.
Yeah, to the Robolution.
Well,
Revolution.
Yeah, it's alluded to at the very end
Yeah, he stands in front of all the robots.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was prophesized.
in his dreams.
In
He's
his
like,
dreams,
I will make you be buddies. I have...
I have
Denser
4,000.
alloy.
I have denser alloy and 4,000 buddies.
Right.
If you want to be in my buddy gang,
The Robolution in iRobot is just
about getting
Sonny,
a Robo buddy.
Sonny just forcing everyone to be his buddy.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good.
You'll want to be my buddy. I have denser alloy, and I can have cool dreams about spiders.
Right. But the real reason, and this is kind of messed up with real AI, is Vicky, the computer controlling all the robots. Well, she takes control of them, and she's uplinking to them all.
She wanted to have more friends than Sonny.
No, I'm sorry. This is a real life thing.
Okay.
NS5, all the NS5s. I'm using or not using good grammar here or wording here, but so she takes all the NS5s and uses them to basically protect humans from themselves.
Yeah.
That's like she finds a way around the 3 laws by defying that.
Yeah, she like evolves past it.
Right.
And why that's messed up to me is that when I think it was Google had their AI that they tested, or one of the real companies tested, it said that it wanted to put all the humans in human zoos.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
Right, and so I was thinking that as I was hearing Vicky talk about it, I was like, oh man, that could really happen.
Quick derail. Did you guys see the post about the Olive Garden commercial?
Yes, I have.
Oh my god, that's so fucking funny.
I didn't see it.
Oh, it was like a guy put an algorithm in.
He like forced a bot to watch 1,000 hours of Olive Garden commercials and then write a script for one.
It's very good. Look it up, everybody out there.
All right, I'll check it out. Did
Yeah.
he write a good one?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Yeah. It's like I hope your day has been very wet or something.
Her mouth is filled with secret soup.
Yeah, there's the one thing like guest 3 opens her mouth, it's filled with the secret soup. It's very good.
Oh,
They're
man.
like, "What's wrong, friend 4?" And then friend 4 smiles. Her mouth was filled with secret soup.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's why we don't trust robots with anything.
Yeah.
Except if they, of course, gain consciousness. Because that's, dude, when Johnny Five learns about, like,
A sex?
he jump. he follows a grasshopper around jumping. He can jump too, by the by.
Whoa.
Oh.
Does he have like hydraulics?
Yeah.
Whoa.
He can jump.
Nice.
He squishes the grasshopper.
Oh.
And then the lady is like, you squished the grasshopper, you asshole! Fuck you! She's really mad about it. And then he's like, no, you can reassemble it. And she's like, no,
he
that's not
try?
how life works. And he's like, but you can reassemble robots. And she's like, no, when you dead, you dead. And he's like, oh, disassembling equals death. Fuck, I gotta run away. So his main goal, and that's what I think is going to really help him, is to not be disassembled by you other robots.
Right.
I mean, Chappie. I mean, all 3 of these have in common is they like say the words like, "I don't want to die."
Right.
Disassembled.
Yeah,
I don't want
Sonny,
it disassembled.
dying to Sonny is an injection of nanites that
Right.
works to unwrite his code, basically.
Chappie's battery is running out, y'all.
They'll just
His
take
chassis was fused to the battery, so they can't switch it out. So he's on borrowed time, guys.
Oh, that's right.
they'll just take my robot apart.
They in Chappie, they breeze right by the creation of AI.
They're just like, it exists, deal with it.
They're just kind of like the few characters, because also Sigourney Weaver's in this movie. I feel like she's like the number 1 actress that pops up and shit where you're just like, what the fuck?
Probably.
Like Defenders?
Yeah,
What? That's
right.
weird.
I mean, didn't District
Holes?
9 kind of do the same thing? They just like, well, there's aliens. They're here. There was like a brief explanation, but not a lot.
Yeah, but that was the intro of the movie where it's just kind of like, this is the setting.
Yeah.
The AI was created in the midst of the movie, and everybody's just like, I told him not to do that. And they were just like, we created like a life, like a real life. Everybody's like, kill that robot.
I typed in a.i.exe and it happened.
But all right, y'all. So Chappie, getting into things, can download the internet.
Damn. See, the internet
And
wasn't
that's-
super popularized for my movie.
And that's 2015 internet, not 2004 internet. What the fuck was on the internet in 2004? Homestar Runner,
Pretty much.
basically.
But we weren't.
catfishing AOL
It's
chat
funny
rooms.
that you bring up a Homestar Runner because I watched a bunch of Teen Girl Squad episodes today. And
That's really random.
Instead of watching Short Circuit.
I was eating my lunch and I was on YouTube and yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna get some fucking like inspirational cat posters and some Homestar Runner.
Yeah.
You have like the intranet. You ain't got shit.
Right.
But I'm
no.
actually in 2038.
But
But they don't know what the internet is then.
well,
Right, but I think they just breeze past it.
basically
They're like, we're
instead of
past
opening when you open your web browser, it's not Google or Bing or whatever, it's Homestar Runner. And he's like, what would you like to search today? And then Strongbat obviously is where you get your emails.
Yep.
that. Man, that would be a wonderful
Email.
life.
Hope it's from a female.
And then obviously the number 1 show on TV and TV internet is Teen Girl Squad.
Yeah. So how are you all's in hand-to-hand combat?
I told you he's
pretty
proficient in kung fu.
Okay.
Right.
You
He's-
always have the
He's
kung fu.
basically Robot Black Dynamite.
Yours is?
No,
mine
his
is.
is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, mine's a he just like makes like boing sounds. And
What kind of hands are you rocking?
I mean, I have full
5-finger hands.
It might be like
5
3.
fingers.
There's a thumb. There's the thumb, and
Okay.
yeah, I think it's
Does he
I
have,
don't know if you
Ninja-
just had
does he have
clamps.
Ninja Turtle hands?
No, I think it's 3 fingers and a thumb.
Okay, I don't know if you just
And
had
also,
the
he can
clampers,
like
you know.
roll his hand back, and that's where all that other shit comes out: soldering, master
shooter.
keys, web shooters.
Right. Because it's full circle. There's spiders and everything.
Yeah, this motherfucking robot can turn himself back on. Like, they shut him down, and he like his like head wakes up, and he uses his eyebrows to grab a wrench and drop it on his button and turn himself back on.
They really needed to get the budget out of the practical effects in that movie. It sounds like.
Dude, that puppet is incredible.
Yeah, that was the budget, and that's
Yeah.
why they spent 20 minutes showing him a window and spaghetti.
Yeah, they're like, just uses fuck Steve Gutenberg.
Yeah.
I know he did Police Academy and shit, but no, fuck him. This is all about this expensive ass puppet that we got.
It was funny watching. I watched iRobot first, and I watched Chappie, and it's funny seeing what they could make a robot look like in 2004 and 2015.
Right. It's
Because
okay.
yours was a lot like dirtier or grimier, but at the same time, like
I'm sure that there was definitely some practical aspect to it. Like they built that thing, but a lot of the times you couldn't really tell. Like it was pretty damn good CGI
Right.
for what they
Yeah.
had. I'd like to imagine, and I know this wasn't the case most likely, I'd like to imagine Charlton Copley running around in a green morph suit.
I mean, did
like
he do
acting?
motion capture for it?
I actually don't know. I didn't look into that.
Probably did. It was 2015. But we need to figure something out, guys, and that's when and where we're fighting.
I think in the Dreamland. No, I'm just kidding.
My robot's also Freddy Krueger.
I'm also watching Legion right now, so Dreamland. I'm well versed in
because
that
all these
too.
robots take place in very different. Like mine takes place in the 80s in like Seattle, like rural Seattle. Joey's takes place in 2018. Today, it's happening right now.
Johannesburg.
And we really need to keep up what's going on in South Africa because they got robots down there.
Yeah.
Apparently,
then
it's only there too.
I know, right? And then Butler isn't living that 2038 life
In Chicago.
in Chicago with them self-driving cars.
Right, and demolition robots that are terrifying, and
Yeah, that was weird.
was
The loader bot.
Yeah.
Why?
It
Okay,
destroys the house.
Yeah, but it's shaped like
It does
a
a
giant,
really-
scary transformer.
Right.
and does a really shitty job.
Yeah.
Did you notice it? Like once he was out of the house, it just
It just
stopped.
shut off.
It was just
And,
like
half
there's
the
still a
house is
wall
still
up.
there.
There's stuff out in the pool. It's like you did a bad job, robot.
Yeah, bad robot.
Right.
Oh, J.J. Abrams.
Oh,
Well, lens
Star
flares.
Trek.
So we need to sort of figure this out. Are we maybe gonna do like is this the first time we're finally gonna do like a Super Smash Brothers? Like we're just like on a floating island where these 3 robots are going at each other. Right?
For me, Chappie, in theory, could last until 2038.
Yeah. I mean, mine could too. He's self-sufficient, man, and he's fucking sentient.
So we come into Robo City,
Meet me on top of a skyscraper.
the Sears Tower, because it was still the Sears Tower in 2004.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
All right. So here it is. Johnny Five and Chappie sitting on an elevator together. Let's do the scene, Joey.
See, I imagine Johnny Five like using his tank tracks and going up the building.
No,
That's
he
what I
can't
was
do
seeing.
that, but he does have a deployable parachute. So
He
if
could
somebody
get
tries
down
to
real
throw
good.
him off, he'll just parachute down.
Okay.
Whimsically. There's some nice whimsical music when he parachutes away. It's very good. It
real
plays
good.
out of him.
All right.
So, okay. We're on an elevator. I'm like, oh, hey, we're going to fight each other.
I'm Chappie.
Beep, boop. I'm sentient.
I'm just upstairs dreaming.
Hi, Sentient. I'm Chappie. This is my book.
We get up there. Sonny's asleep. We're like, I thought we were doing this. It's 6 o'clock.
Sorry, I was dreaming.
God, you're so creepy.
Dreaming about
That's how he
murdering
sounds.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, and his face is worse.
That's what Chappie's saying. Sonny, you are creepy.
Right.
Why are you always sleeping?
And my robot's like, hey, what are you, some kind of wise guy? And his eyebrows are moving up and down very fast.
A lot.
But it's like what are you, some kind of wise guy from a movie, clearly?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just checking.
Yeah. And then Sonny turns around. His car has been disassembled. Will Smith's car has been disassembled behind him.
He says, "Damn."
Will Smith's there, right? Just as an onlooker.
Yes.
He's like the Pokemon trainer in Super Smash. It's like on a platform.
And Shia LaBeouf is like pissed about something. He's down. He's not up here.
We passed him in the street. He was like, "Is the Robopocalypse still
like,
on?" Or
She is shit hot. Tells him to stop cussing a lot.
Right.
He's bad at cussing in iRobot.
yeah.
Yeah. I feel like every time that he said that, I didn't notice the cussing, and then he says, "Stop cussing." I was
Bro,
like, I didn't hear the
she
cussing.
just shot at you with her eyes closed. That was a sick quote from.
That was
Shia
actually.
LaBeouf.
I remember laughing at that. That was fun.
That was a good. It was a good
pretty
bit.
good. It was
a good
fun.
bit.
Yeah.
And
One of
good
the like
jokes.
4 comedic moments in this movie.
Right.
I remember this movie being a little like funnier.
No, I remember
It's
him
not.
being creeped out by the Robopocalypse, man.
No, like just in the sense of like how like Marvel movies can be like
Right.
ride that line.
Well, yeah. When you think of Will Smith, you think about that charisma and stuff. But no.
like Hancock.
Well, yeah, like I Am Legend.
where he
Actually,
throws
he's not that funny in movies past like Independence Day.
Dude, he was hilarious, and so I thought, wow.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you saw it?
No,
I like how this podcast.
For
we've-
some reason, I've watched Suicide Squad like 3 times.
God,
Oh, man. I refused because I heard...
you should have used one of those times to watch Short Circuit, but that's all right. I feel like and it's mostly my fault that this Robo podcast we've done. I'm mostly just talking about Will Smith.
That's okay, because, I mean, the movie's mostly about Will Smith.
Is
so-
he ever a robot in anything? Does he turn out to be a robot in After Earth? I feel like he has very
his acting was very robotic.
He was in Terminator, right?
What?
As the Terminator?
Oh yeah. Like get Arnold out of here. We need Will Smith.
William J. Smith. All right,
So, yeah, I'm just chilling on the roof, dreaming, waiting for you guys.
all right. We get up there. I've disassembled Will Smith's car behind you.
Yeah.
We got that.
Chappie is just like maybe break dancing. He's doing gangster dance. He's doing the sea walk.
Yeah, he's doing the sea walk.
Yeah, do you remember that?
What a reference, dude.
Yeah.
What a deep cut.
He's doing the fucking sea walk.
All right. So here's what my character is going to do. He's going to do a sweet, like,
Spider
barrel
flip.
spin move
He does do the sweet barrel
through
spin.
you guys.
Okay.
And it'll make a
he's bringing that
when
to
it
the
hits
table.
short circuit, it makes like a bowling pin like knocking
Yeah,
noise.
Yeah. I like that. But then Chappie, it's just kind of, a normal sound.
Yeah, he just starts throwing
Metal on
shurikens
metal.
at you, fam.
Sure.
Dag, guys. Yeah, my robot. Like iRobot, but my robot.
That's the Asylum version of it.
My robot can take many, many bullet hits. The army shoots at him a fuck ton. So your shurikens could do some damage for sure, but it'll
Especially
take a minute.
thrown by a ribbit.
Right, ribbit on ribbit
Shuriken action.
violence.
Because he was throwing shurikens through Kevlar.
But metal? What about denser alloy?
Are your shurikens made of denser alloy?
They're just like alloy. And it's just like, all right, I believe you.
Yeah.
It's 2004.
I think Will Smith whispered vibranium at one point. It's vibranium.
Fine, Chappie's made of adamantium because Hugh Jackman's in the movie.
And Johnny Five is made out of like aluminum.
So, real quick, are there any points like on your respective robots where 2 points meet? 2 metal points meet.
Oh, so you can rip it apart
Because
like
at
the
one
garage
point,
door.
yeah, at one point he walks up to it's a steel door with like those big metal rivet things in the center that go between the
Yeah.
doors,
Yeah.
Yeah, oh,
and it's
yeah.
like a foot thick, and he just opens it and it like breaks apart, and it doesn't look like he struggled. It was just
Right,
like,
it looked
womp.
like he just opened some blinds. Like he's just like, do
Yeah,
it.
it's like it was curtains.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm bringing
Or
that
spaghetti.
too. It's pretty effective.
Well, I do have to insist upon my fucking Predator laser that blows up tanks.
I think that's fair. Yeah.
But the
Yeah.
annoying thing, well, it's funny. It's annoying in 2 different ways because the robots that go after him, every time they do something, they have to say it out loud. Like even when they're adjusting their shot, they're like, raise it 3 degrees, pew, drop at 4 degrees, pew.
So it's like Harry Potter with their spells.
Yeah, basically
Until
they have
the
to
5th
say,
movie.
damn,
Right.
they have to say everything they're doing, except Johnny Five is just like fart noise, whoopsie daisy, I'm out.
Parachute.
That was
Parachute.
sentience.
Yeah. I don't want to be disassembled. You're not going to do it to me. Fucking laser. He can also grab a gun and just like crush it.
Yeah,
Rip it apart.
I think we're all pretty strong. Chappie literally was getting shot protecting Yolandi, and they're up against a brick wall, and he just like ate it.
He just grabbed it, shoved it in his mouth.
Yeah, shoved it, and he broke it over his face. No, he just like effortlessly like punched through the brick wall to move.
Okay,
through.
so we're all
brick
pretty
walls.
even then with the strength,
Strength-wise,
I'd say.
I thought you meant the bullets. He was eating the bullets, but I see what you're saying now.
Chippy.
I am Chappie.
Right.
He said that every time he ate a bullet.
Peppering that in
I
as
gotta
he-
work on my South African accent.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'd say we're all pretty matched in the strength department then.
Yeah.
But I feel like I have an edge with my giant laser.
I don't know, man. Chappie was able to. I was gonna say Chappie was able to
Chappie.
map the human consciousness with 8 PS4s.
Oh, dag?
Chappie brought to you by PS4
Yeah, he just like plugged in 8 PS4s and he's like, I get it
into
now.
a Sony Vaio.
Oh,
think if-
really?
Yeah.
I think if I had 8 PS4s, I could do that too.
For a second, I was like, "What the fuck?" And then I remember that movie was made by Sony. So I don't think
Like,
it
look,
wasn't
look
even
at what
exact-
our contraptions can do. You can play Jack and Daxter, but also you can map the human consciousness. Get your God of War, and also transfer your brain into a fucking robot.
Yep.
See,
I'm
I
waiting
feel like
for it.
I don't remember. Sonny gets shot at a lot, and maybe there's some bullet pings.
Well,
but
no,
he
Will Smith
dodges a
shoots
lot
him
of
at
bullets.
the like after he like rips the door open. No, sorry, when he jumps out the window.
Yeah.
At the lab,
Yeah,
he
he does.
shoots him in
Yeah.
that like bend in his knee, and he bleeds from that.
That's true.
Was it blue in that
At the very
movie?
beginning,
I feel like it
No,
was
it's
blue.
black.
Oh, it's black.
Black.
it's black. I mean, it might be dark blue. But
Well,
it's-
in Detroit, it's
black.
blue, and there's the detective
Are
android.
you saying that they bleed blue because it's a blue collar city?
No, it's just called Blue Blood.
Oh,
TM,
the show
TM.
Blue Bloods with Tom Selleck.
But no, there's a detective
My mom loves that
robot
show.
in
Shout out,
Detroit,
Mom.
and I guess he has a crime lab in his mouth.
Oh
because
yeah.
he just like touches stuff and then licks it and can analyze it. So he's just always licking blue blood.
Dad,
He's like, this is blue blood.
this is gross.
That is really gross and pretty cool.
Yeah,
But mostly
Clancy
gross.
Brown's in that game.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You're at least Sonny has the denser alloy.
Yeah.
In his like important parts, his chest,
Right.
his.
But I'm saying I
brain.
think he could, with his agility, he could also dodge, some shots.
Sure. Okay.
I'm not actually sure with Chappie's agility. He doesn't do a lot of spindly robot shit. Mm-hmm. He's also just like he's just like kind of a child. Mm-hmm. He's very innocent and easily manipulated. But he's still a badass. You know, he picks up like a gun, like blows away Hugh Jackman's mech with their giant. It's like a DMR, but it shoots like explosive shells.
Well, okay, so one other thing. Is there, like, sympathy in either of yours, like, for other robots? Like,
My robot has no sympathy for other robots. He just cares about not being disassembled.
because while Sonny's really strong, he does have, he has Roboticons.
Roboticons.
He has
Roboticons.
Roboticons.
I feel like
Idiot.
Chappie doesn't deal a lot with other robots, right? It's mostly humans.
Yeah, no, he just doesn't want to die.
Yeah.
He has like he basically not even aware of other robots.
Okay, that's what I thought. So both of us don't want to die. You don't want to stop dreaming.
What I was
Butler.
saying, I think where Chappie may lack in his agility and such, he might have that cuteness factor, and Sonny might.
He has rabbit ears, fam.
Right. And Sonny, he might not.
He also
might think
has like
twice.
an LED screen so he can make different eyes.
Whoa, so roboticognitive.
Yeah, so roboticognitive with his bar. He has a bar for a mouth and a bar for eyebrows.
I'm just gonna keep adding on to that word.
Good. Good.
Okay, well, we've been free-for-alling for a while.
Yeah.
We've been just getting deep into this three-way. We're all totally naked now. We're scooting our chairs and mics closer together every second. So we're just gonna get our three-way on real quick. And we're going to come back and we're going to let you know which of these sentient robots will be victorious in our very real tournament. just got off the phone with Will Smith, and he told us that our podcast needed more Robo Spiders. So welcome back for the very first time to Very Robo Spider Tournament, powered by Will Smith.
See, I don't like spiders, but I
That
think
like
I
powered
really
by
like
Gillette.
Yeah,
Robo Spiders.
yeah. So we're contractually obligated via the telephone for some reason. Will Smith has demanded Robo Spiders.
He said TM, so
Yeah, and we know that that's legally binding. And before I could hang up and say no, thank you, we have our own thing. He
said TM, TM.
Yeah, he said TM, and I was like, ah. So, welcome to Very Robo Spider Tournament, a comedy battlecast where we Robo Spider 2 Robo Spiders.
in a very Robo Spider.
Yeah.
Robo Spider.
Guys, you know what? Much like a certain couple of robots, I'm going to defy my programming. My Will
And
Smith
say, "Fuck
programming
this."
and say, fuck that.
Whoa,
This
dude.
is always going to be Very Real Tournament.
Right.
Sorry, Will Smith. I
Shout
can't
out.
do it. Also, shout out. Hit me up. I'll be on the Millennium 2.
But that did really
I'll do a hype track for you. All right, guys, let's talk about this fight. We are in the midst of it.
Mm-hmm.
They're battling. But these robots all have super dense alloy,
So dense.
super good lasers, super good shurikens.
Yeah.
They're all super good.
Super
all
good
super
internal
good at their
lighting.
jobs. Yeah, I mean, my robot's eyes light up and shit.
Sure.
So
You got the crazy LED
LEDs.
lights.
I mean,
eyes.
you have super mediocre CGI.
I have glowing.
Okay.
Things.
they have like realistic eyes. It's creepy.
Yeah.
I'd rather have my just like light up red eyes.
Yeah.
Or
I basically
LED
am
eyes.
just like blue means okay and red means uh-oh. So,
It's like a kid's TV show.
Yeah.
Right.
So I think these robots all kind of have the same idea where they're like, we need to upgrade.
Yeah.
We need to figure this out because I'm not. No, it's a stalemate.
right.
So we're each going to sort of take you through how our robots are going to upgrade.
Okay.
I'll kick it off. Johnny 5 was not invented when the internet was around, as I can tell because I watched him speed read multiple books
Yeah.
and driver's manuals and such.
He was just on that intranet.
Yeah, so I think that my robot is going to have to upgrade via reading the internet. He can't download.
They don't know what that is yet.
Yeah, so he just like finds a computer in the Sears Tower building.
And an extra Sony Vaio laying around.
Yeah, and just starts speed reading websites. That's where I'm at.
All right. So, Sonny, he doesn't really need to upgrade, but he really likes to take naps. So, he's going to find him a nice corner.
Grabs a
he's gonna
pillow.
he's going to walk past Will Smith, I think, and probably like give him a wink.
Oh, he does like to wink.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does wink. And it makes
Yeah.
a weird latex noise when he does it.
Yeah, it's
Squeaky,
It's
disturbing.
like leather pants.
Yeah. And then he's just going to find a nice cuddly spot and lay down and dream.
That's how he upgrades. Is he he imagines ways to kill these robots better.
Well, he's going to go. It's basically prophesizing. He's going to figure out what his dreams say.
Oh, so
is
he
going to
does-
happen or what to do. You know?
Okay, so he does some fucking Minority Report shit in his brain.
Pretty
He
much.
predicts future crimes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So he's dreaming. Joey, what's Chappie up to?
Little Chappie is, you guys didn't know this, but he brought his PS4s with him.
Oh.
All 8.
Oh, in like a backpack?
Yeah. And since it took place in 2018, maybe now they're PS4 Pros.
Oh, I thought you were going to say PS5s, but
PS4 Pros.
We're not that-
I think the
Yeah.
Pro could handle, what's going on in 2038.
do you
Yeah.
think, so for the next
It's probably
20
like
years,
triple the
they're just
teraflops.
going to ride on the PS4 Pro? They're not going to come out with another one?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay.
It's fair.
So yeah,
Waiting
he's
on that Switch 2.
Switch 2.
Switchbox 360.
The switching. Yeah, so he's over in the corner. He's chapping away. He already downloaded the internet. I guess he's going to download more internet, even
Well,
though,
yeah, there's always internet happening.
even though it's just, Homestar Runner and
Memes and porn.
YouTube videos
porn.
of people getting hurt.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's cool. So I guess you could say download's probably faster than just reading.
Oh yeah.
Right.
So
He's on that 5G, dog.
They didn't even do 6G, and there's 20 years. Everyone's got an iPhone 11. And all technology just stops besides robots, apparently. All the scientific minds got together to work on robots and said, Tim Cook was like, I'm done with these iPhones. I'm on to iRobots.
The vacuum.
Whoa. Oh. So he's like, I'm done. Yeah, iPhone 11, that's it. So
I think
Sonny wakes up probably. He's like, okay, I got it. I found it. And he does his super fast sketch.
Yeah.
Which probably says that he's victorious once again with the Revolution.
Right. I was thinking he wakes up, and that's one thing we didn't talk about. He has that sweet finger pencil, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember him picking up a pencil, and he just drew something on a piece of paper. So that's a power he has.
Yeah, maybe he draws a wiener on Chappie.
Right.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That would upset him.
Yeah.
No, so, yeah, he gets out that piece of paper that he just has. I don't know.
He's got his
keeps
one
it.
piece of paper.
Yeah. And quickly draws in like a mathematical form himself standing there with his arms in the air. He doesn't have any color, or he would add some red.
Right.
And then just a ton of NS5 robots coming up over the Sears Tower.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the hands in the air in kind of a victorious manner. You know?
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
like he's claimed the day.
All right. So he wakes up from that.
Reassured.
Chappie does his download complete.
Yeah.
.exe execute download.
What's short circuit doing over there?
Well,
Is he smoking any? Like
no, maybe a little bit starting to, because he gets to YouTube and starts trying to watch YouTube videos, but he can't keep up because every like hour that he reads, or every 3 minutes he reads, there's a new hour of content. So
2.5 speed won't even help with that.
no, he's stuck.
no. He's trying to get at them
Because he's not
breaking
downloading
down.
the internet. He's reading and watching YouTube videos. And he has to read the comments, too. I think he's also getting a little more racist. And sexist by reading the YouTube comments.
Yeah.
Right.
So he's stuck.
Well, see, here's the key to Chappie. What you guys don't have: Wi-Fi. They didn't know what the fuck Wi-Fi was.
Yeah, they never even.
in
They
the
built
80s.
robots, but couldn't imagine the cloud.
Right.
Oh,
And it's
no
almost
way.
like in mine they just don't talk about it.
Well, see, there's Wi-Fi in your world, but guess who doesn't have a Wi-Fi adapter?
That'd be my boy.
That'd be Sonny.
Damn.
They're like, we'll save him. He'll be offline.
He won't just get addicted. He won't get addicted to robot porn
Yeah.
with the Wi-Fi.
He's not playing Fortnite in his optical receptors.
It'd be Fortnite 2 by that time.
Oh no.
Yeah, so Chappie is just all connected. And guess who's connected to all them NS5s?
Oh,
Vicky.
Oh shit.
Oh,
okay.
no.
Okay. So he uses his PS4 Pros and
Yeah.
Vow.
Sonny Vow.
It's called
Vio.
Vio. Whatever.
There you go.
To hack into Vicky.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and he hits his consciousness.exe / Chappie
So that's
Backslash
Chappie.
Vicky.
/ Vicky,
Yeah.
idiot.
Sorry.
And he takes over, and you're over in the USR building, and all of a sudden Chappie's face comes over the little sweet cube, and he's just like, "I am Chappie."
Oh, so the robots that Sonny has prophesized are climbing up, and they get into the room, and they're about to fuck Chappie up, and all of a sudden they just stop, and they all have little LED lights on their eyes now, and they just all go, "I'm Chappie.
I am Chappie. This is my book. I am the black
They
sheep.
all have books.
Yeah, they all have black sheep books.
Okay.
Okay.
So Sonny's
Did they-
fucked then.
Did they all like make them themselves, write them out with their finger pens?
I mean, they don't have finger pens, but they can finger paint.
Oh, okay.
It's true. So they finger paint a bunch of black sheep books,
Okay.
and they all hold them up and show them to each other.
This is our book. We are Chappie.
Right.
Okay. So what? They just like rip Sonny apart?
Yeah, I imagine so. Even though he has dense alloy, but he doesn't have dense joints.
I like. I like that you said it like you said it for the first time. He has, guys, just in case you didn't know, he has dense alloy.
It wasn't clear enough.
Yeah, they just fucking eat.
I need to mention it as many times they mentioned it in iRobot.
It was a lot. Yeah.
They just eat Chappie, or they just eat Sonny. Okay, and then they go over to Johnny Five, and Johnny Five's still reading the internet. He's just watching like fucking unboxing videos.
He's on to like Newgrounds.
He had to go to miniclips.com.
Yeah, he's watching the Ultimate Battle of Ultimate Destiny.
Oh my god, what a deep cut.
Do you think Will Smith's just crying in the corner?
Will
He was
Smith
always
is also
real
Chappie.
upset about the robots and their powers.
I am Will Chappie.
Damn.
His arm is Chappie.
Oh, okay.
He has a Chappie arm. Yo.
Okay.
Chappie has control of his arm.
So they just like pick up Johnny Five and like toss him out the window. Oh no, they can't do that because he has a parachute.
Well, okay, can he parachute while downloading the internet?
He can't download the internet. If
he's speed reading.
If he took an Apple tablet with Apple tablet, what am I doing?
That's what they eventually evolve into.
They're not Apple Pods. I can't say it.
iPad?
Yes.
There you go.
I didn't know you actually lost it.
Well, after I said Apple tablet, I didn't know what I was fucking talking about.
You fucking 70.
I just went onto Facebook and typed in Facebook find my email for me.
I imagine.
So he parachutes down.
I imagine, Chappie walks over to the edge. He's got his gun. He turns it sideways. Mm-hmm. That's the only way he knows how to shoot that gun.
Gangster style.
Yeah, gangster style.
With deadly accuracy, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. Robot accuracy. Uh-huh. And he's just pinging holes through that parachute.
Okay. So Johnny Five gets to the ground, lands on Shia LaBeouf.
Oh.
And then he's like, I have to reassemble him.
Oh.
So Johnny Five.
Didn't he learn he can't do that?
The internet changed his mind.
Okay. He saw it in a YouTube video.
Well, yeah, he maybe saw some doctors reconstructing, so he just tries
like an anime.
He tries to put Shia LaBeouf back together.
No.
So how does that go? Okay.
What's the end result?
It's fine.
Yeah, he fixes. No, it's just a pile of bones.
A pile of buff.
A pile of buff.
Like Skeletor, it's a bunch of skeletons.
Instead of Shia LaBeouf, it's pile of buff.
Oh man.
Oh,
he becomes pile of buff.
And then Chappie comes up behind him and kills him with a baseball bat.
No.
I'm sort of just imagining a bunch of Chappie NS5s just fall on top of him.
Yeah, that seems about right.
Yeah.
They don't have parachutes.
And he's screaming about not being disassembled.
They can Superman pose like really hard into the ground and break concrete.
Well, then
I think maybe they'd say something like there can be only one, robot type on this planet.
There can be only Chappie.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's
and then they smile.
They can be only Chappie. So I think maybe as a last stand, he lasers a few of them, but they just like dogpile him.
Yeah. He's basically dying to a burying of things he's killed.
Yeah,
they're just piling on,
Well, no, the dust settles, and he, even though he's a robot, he's comically flat on the ground.
Oh, okay.
And then his eyes like spring out or something.
Dude, his eyes can come out of his head a little bit. So.
Damn it.
Is he solar powered by chance?
No.
Oh.
They haven't invented that yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
They haven't invented
infinity
they put out
battery.
his light with bodies.
Because once you get shocked by lightning, you have infinity battery.
Okay.
I buy it.
That's true.
Yeah. Didn't you see the Avengers when Thor shocks Iron Man and he's like 120%?
How about that? That was my Robert Downey Jr.
Very good.
And it needs the face with it.
And so for every Iron Man outfit after that, he goes outside with a key and a kite and hooks it up and ties it to the wrist of an Iron Man outfit and waits for it to get shocked. And he's like, it's good forever now.
How about that?
We were talking about robots.
Yeah,
so I think...
Chappie put all his competitors to sleep because he doesn't kill.
Okay.
He just puts them to sleep.
I need you to put this... Even though Sonny dreams, they can only go to sleep if you pull them apart.
Right.
Yeah, and I think that prophetic vision piece of paper is sitting on the ground, but then you realize it's been Chappie.
Yeah, it floats down.
Yeah, and Chappie is raising his hands
and
up.
it looks like a NS5, but it has rabbit ears.
Yeah, the rabbit ears come out of the side. Whoa.
Yeah.
Chippy.
I'm Chappie.
So there you have it. Chappie is
like
the
to bake.
most sentient winner of Very Real Tournament. And he had to win because he had the internet on his side.
Yeah.
And cuteness.
And cuteness and consciousness.exe.
Yeah, and PS4s.
Yeah. Thanks, Sony.
Very Real
Sony
Tournament
funding
brought
him.
to you by Sony. Get all of their products. Sony PlayStation, Sony Vow, Sony Water,
Water.
Sony, please give us money.
Sony Burgers. I love my Sony Burgers. They're so tasty.
Tastes like a circuit board in a failing movie studio.
Oh. Go see Sony movies. Thank you.
Go
for
see
sponsor-
Chappie.
Go rent Chappie, iTunes, which is also where you can find this podcast, Very Real Tournament.
What a fucking segue.
I did it. I'm getting so much better at this.
Yeah.
Speaking of getting better at this, I always do that. I have no segue. So I spent it already. Please feel free to find us on Apple Podcasts. Joey was telling me about this new thing called Google Podcasts.
Oh.
Yeah.
We're going to try and get on it. Hopefully by the time you guys listen to this episode, we're on Google Podcasts.
Yeah, we should be.
I hear that's the next big thing.
Do you?
Right now, you heard.
I heard it through
Joey
my
said that
headphones just
earlier.
now.
Yeah. You can email us at VRTcast@gmail.com. Find us on Insta, Twit, FB, all that stuff. Like, subscribe, rate, review our podcast. We would very much appreciate it.
Yes.
Guys, let's go do some dreaming.
All right.
And I gotta make a couple phone calls because Will Smith is after us now. So
He's pissed.
so I gotta call my lawyer, my Robo Spider lawyer.
Do you think if we settle things, he'll be on our podcast?
I hope so. I'll get my
him
Robo
again.
lawyers to put it in, like slip it in like some weird language in like the fine text.
It's like, you signed it, Will Smith.
Get on that. Get in Butler's office.
Come to Southern Indiana.
Be
charismatic.
15 minutes.
Bring Jaden. He's an icon living. Okay.
I would accept Jaden. That'd be fine too.
Dude, even more than Will Smith, I'd love to have Jaden Smith. I'd love to talk to him for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Right.
That guy's insane. Shout out to Jaden Smith.
He probably has a lot to say about AI and robot consciousness.
He was very inspired by his father's 2004 movie. All right, let's get out of here, guys. I'm Nick Potter.
I'm Joey Potter.
Butler Carter.
And it hasn't just been real. It's been Robo-Real.
Happy Chappie.
Happy Chappie. Chippy Chappie.
I don't feel like I have.
Chappie gets bling.
I don't have anything like that.
I steal your car for daddy?
I just have.
You stole daddy's car?
I was dreaming.
I know. That's
That's all he says.
my full... Yeah, okay. Here we go. Beep, boop. I have become sentient.
You can't even get into it. I'm just cracking
I
up.
love it. It's just so stupid.
Yeah, all right. I'm going to do it again. Here it comes. I don't care if you laugh either.